Hey everyone, it's Ann here. Happy Sunday. I hope you are having a great start to your morning. It is a rainy morning here, which is a perfect day to be in your craft room creating. Maybe you're going to sit on the couch and watch a movie. Maybe you're going to read a book. Maybe you're sitting outside on your deck listening to the rain. That's always fun. I know I'll be opening my front window and I can hear my wind chimes going, so it's going to be a great day. I am popping on a few minutes early so Facebook can let you know I've gone live. As you know, we've switched to Sunday mornings, which seem to be working a lot better for me. I hope they're working for you. And always know that if you can't join me live, you can always watch the replay throughout the week. Plus, I will also upload this video to YouTube and it will also be on my blog later. So this week, we have been talking about He's a Man Suite. It is one of our new collections in our new 2022 annual catalog. And I have to tell you, I love this suite. I love that it's vintage, it's classic, it goes from the young to the old, and there's so much you can do with it. You can create Father's Day cards, birthday cards, masculine birthday cards, you can kids cards, you can do retirement. There's just so much you can do. I have a fun technique to share with you this morning. So let's just check our settings and make sure everything looks good. And I'll just kind of talk for a little bit and then we'll flip the camera. I've got some things to share with you and then I'm going to walk you through the technique and then we're going to show you some samples at the end. So I've kind of changed the way I'm doing some marketing things. So what I do is all week I showcase projects on my blog and social media. I usually try to blog Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then on Sunday, I do a recap. So I call it my weekly roundup where I showcase one of the projects we do live. And then I showcase all the samples that I've created through the week. So that way you can see what you can do with one suite. So each week I take a different product and then I create with it, and then in the end on Sunday we create a project together and then I show you the rest of the samples. I'm really enjoying this new method because when I create in my craft room it really gives me a focus and I'm having fun exploring what you can do with one suite. And I feel like samples sell. The more someone sees something done with a suite or a product, the more they might want to buy it. And that's what we want. We want to have fun in our craft room. As you know, most of you know, I'm a busy mom. I work full time, so this is like my part-time thing. But my craft room is my happy place, and I love spending time in here. So I'm all about quick and easy cards that I can produce to give to my family and friends. So if that is something you guys like, then you're going to want to make sure you follow me on my blog and social media, which is Stamp with Ann. All right, I am just checking my settings. Hello, Brenda. I see that you're watching. Thank you for joining. And let's get started. My camera is down. I'm checking comments. All right. Okay, so as I said, we are working with He's a Man Suite. So I'm going to flip the camera and we are going to get crafting. I am doing a fun technique today that I saw from my friend Lindsay. She is another fellow Canadian demonstrator here in Canada. And when I saw this technique, I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool technique. And definitely I'll be trying it with some more projects, but I thought I would try it with the He's a Man Suite because when you see the technique, I'll kind of tell you what it made me think of. All right, so let's flip the camera and let's get started. All right, just bear with me. Close your eyes. I'll be right back. All right. Just making sure everything looks good. My camera is straight. I think that looks good on, let me just see. Just checking the view. Yeah, that looks straight. Okay, if you're watching and you can let me know that looks straight, that would be great. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put my blog up here. I always find when it's over here in the corner, maybe it gets covered up. So as you know, my name is Ann Granger. I'm an independent demonstrator here in Canada, and I have been doing this for 15 years and absolutely love it. So this is my blog, www.stampwithann, and you can find me on all social medias under Stamp with Ann. All right, so let's get started. So first we are doing He's the Man. So here is the collection, and you can find this on page 78 and 79 of our new annual catalog. If you do not have a new annual catalog and you're here in Canada and you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to help you out. Just send me a message and I will pop one in the mail. As I said, it's a great suite for from the young to the old. You've got the, the outdoor adventurous, you've got the the barbecuers, you've got the handyman, you've got those ones who like to celebrate, and then you've got those ones who like the vintage cars. So this kind of takes you through. Right here is a suite collection, which is if you order this one number, you get all of the collection. So you get the bundle, the paper, and the metallic, what do they call them? Metallic, I forget what they call them. Metallic, adhesive metallic dots. I wanted to say rhinestones, but they're not. So I'm going to show you the suite individually, and then we're going to get creating. So just a reminder that if you are shopping and you place an order with me on my blog or through my online store or through me, you will get, and it's $50, you will get a thank you from me. So you'll get a handmade card in the mail, plus you'll get a pack of these new glossy dots assortments. How fun are they? Definitely fun. And here's the information, so you can find that right here. I'm gonna try putting it there and see if that makes a difference. So the May Hostess code is right here. You can work with that. Let me just see. I'm just trying to find the best for this, and I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I think I would prefer this. So at the end of May, I'll order all these up and send them out. So that'll be a great way, a little surprise for you in June. All right, so he's the man suite. Let's talk about it. So here is the bundle. It is, I can actually just put this up here. I think that's for it. He's all that. So it is a cling rubber stamp, as you can see. So you will need clear blocks to put these on. Block D is what I find works the best. And it also has coordinating dies, which is kind of cool. So that goes with that. And then we also have, so in this collection is the rustic metallic adhesive back dots. Very cool, kind of fun. And then I'm actually going to be creating these swatch cards, so I think it's easier to show you. So this is 12 by 12 paper. I've just cut it down to show you all the different samples. There is like a camping, and then there's the other side. Like I said, this one's kind of like the barbecue. So this Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Sahara Sand are the colors, and then black obviously is in here, and then the other color they threw in was so here's some other is soft succulent, which is a really nice color. Hi Brenda, thanks for joining this morning. So yeah, so love it. These I find are easy to show, and I will be putting a nice little label on there to share with that. All right, so then as I was cutting up my paper, by golly, didn't realize that they had 2 sheets of die cuts. Now, I put them all into a bag because every time I put my paper away, they were getting caught and it was driving me crazy. So look at all these die cuts, and I will show you how to use some of these. I've made some projects with them, but this is awesome. Like, there is 2 sheets of die cuts. So you get 1 of each one. Look at this one. Like, how fun is that classic car? Fun. So these are part of the designer series paper. Okay. So for our project today, let me just get another grid paper here because I feel like we might get a little messy. You are going to need something to protect your surface. So I'm just going to use that. You're going to need cling wrap, and I'm just using cling wrap from the grocery store. I actually didn't have any, so I saw my mom yesterday and I was like, yeah, cling wrap. And she was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, perfect. She's like, why? I'm like, oh, I just need it for a project. So we're just going to lay my cling wrap out. Okay. So you're just going to lay like that. Hopefully you can see that and looks good on the camera. And then what you need is an ink pad. So just our classic ink pads. I am using Sahara Sand. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to like drop it, make some marks on my cling wrap. So you can do it as much as you want. So just like that, just kind of go like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take rubbing alcohol. So here in Canada, we have Shoppers. I'm using the 99% rubbing alcohol. You can use water. I just found rubbing alcohol dries quicker on paper than water. So that's why I wanted to use that. So what I did was I put it into one of our spritzers, and I've actually labeled this rubbing alcohol, so I know that that is what I'm using and not maybe water. So it's just rubbing alcohol. I just filled it up straight, no dilution or anything. And you're just going to make sure the spritzer is at the project and not at your face, because that would not be fun. Then you're going to take a piece of cardstock. So my cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4. And literally all you're going to do is just lay it down. Just lay it down. And you can rub it, you can do whatever. Whew, that alcohol smells. And then when you come up, you get this really funky pattern on it. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. It reminded me, when I saw this technique, I thought, ooh, that would be a fun technique to do. And it reminded me like of a dirt road, or maybe they're like off-roading or down going for a drive in a classic car. Well, obviously you wouldn't take a classic car down a dirt road. But anyways, it reminded me of a road. So actually I was thinking about this. Let me just grab another piece of Sahara sand. Actually, this is just one. I wonder if you just crumple it and just take it like this. Let me just see. So I'm just gonna kind of crumple it and then just see if we can make blotches. Oh yeah, you can do that too. You just gotta make sure you have the ink. I think I like it the other way. I think this side could get really messy. So there, you just kind of works, but I think I like this one better. Okay, so let me just wipe that off, move it away. Okay, so there's what it looks like. I already have one that I did earlier that I just let it dry. So this is what it looks like when it dries. Kind of creates that like really cool effect. So we're just gonna put this one over here, and then as it dries, I will bring it back in. So for our project, we need Sahara sand, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Make sure you get out your bone folder and crease it nice and good. Okay. Now, we already did this part, so I'm just going to put that off to the side for a minute. We have a piece of pattern paper that is 2.5 by 4, and we have another piece of pattern paper that is 1 by 4. We are going to use some scrap pieces, and I'm going to show you why here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our little mini cut. So this is a baby box. This is our mini Stampin' cut. I love it for the fact that I can bring it to my desk and create with it when I'm using it. We are going to use the die, and we're going to use this one right here. Kind of reminds me of like a bottle cap. We're going to put it in, and we're just going to roll it through. So what we're going to do right now is just kind of cut all of our pieces, and then we'll assemble and stamp in a minute. Always make sure, you know, don't take this and throw it in the garbage, because guess what? Your die cut will go in the garbage. Trust me. Ask me how I know that. I've had to go search for it before. And then it creates this fun circle die cut. So we're just going to put that over there. Let me move this out of my way. One of our new punches that we have is called a decorative circle, and it looks like this. I just got it yesterday. It came in the mail, so I was excited to play with it. So I thought, let's not use this on my project. So it creates that fun shape. So this is called the decorative circle punch. And we're gonna put that there. Now we're gonna bring in this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp our image. So we're gonna use Early Espresso. And we're using the one that says Happy Birthday to a Classic. I think I have to ink up. Now, I'm a true believer, if you have things in your stash, use them. I tried to use a layering circle just to see if I can find the right circle to fit my little die cut, and I could not. So I am cheating, and I am using one of my circle punches. A lot of times I don't sell off my punches because I do like them. So I am using the 1 3/4, just a circle punch. But you could use, you could freehand it. You could use, you could use scissors, like scissors to die cut it out or cut it out. You could use circle punches, or you can use your layering circles, whatever you would like. All right, so now let's get ready to assemble. So you're gonna need your adhesive, and we're just gonna put this on here. All right, and then we're going to pop this up. I think I might need another sheet of dimensionals. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. It's probably a lazy day Sunday. We had some wicked storms go through here yesterday. I was actually out with my mom, and it was pretty crazy driving. I had to have 2 hands on the steering wheel. Usually I do, but I was definitely feeling the force of the wind pulling my car, put it that way. All right, so let's, we're gonna use this one because it's already dried. So we're gonna go ahead and put this side down. So if you're joining me, I am using the He's the Man suite. It's a fun collection from our new book. Great for all the men in your life. You want to celebrate from the young to the old. Yeah, good morning. Hey, April, how are you? I know that's not your real name, but anyways, how are you today? So we're just I'm going to pop this out. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Thank you for joining me. I know I usually go live on Monday nights, but I've been switching it to Sunday mornings. I really like Sunday mornings. It's a good start. I just get up and go, and I like it. And as I said earlier in my video, it works with my marketing plan. Okay, so we're just going to put that down. If you're just joining me, you probably want to re-watch the replay because I showed you how to do this really cool technique using cling wrap and alcohol ink. And we're going to put that down like that. And we're going to bring in those rustic metallic dots. So any of these products you see, if you like them, you could go ahead and order them. So far, these are all still available. Nothing is in low inventory that I looked at when I checked this morning. Oh, my dot does not want to come off. Oh. All right, let's try that again. Okay, let's move that out of the way. I'll put that after. Okay, and there is your quick and easy card for this morning featuring He's the Man suite, which includes He's All That stamp set and dies. So I wanted to bring back in and show you this is what that piece of paper looked like dried. So you could totally do this with a light blue background. You could create like water. You could do it to create like sky with maybe like bumblebees or butterflies. There's so much you can do. Definitely play around with the colors. Like I said, this was just, I kind of had this thought, ooh, it kind of reminds me of like dirt or gravel or something. So, you know, a car would be driving down that. All right, so I do have some other projects to share with you. So here's the one I made just to show you that like no two pieces are the same. Just really shows a different effect you can get. So there's the 2 cards we made this morning. And then I will share some other cards with you. So this was a swap card. My team does swap. So I have a team underneath me. And we participate in a swap every month. So this is a swap. This was from my downline, Ashley. See that one. This is the one I made this week. I made this with my team. So every Tuesday on Facebook Live, we do a team get together. We chat, and then I always end our chatting session with, like, we do weekly updates and just chat and get to talk, and then we finish it off with a project. So I showed them how you could use the die cuts, and I actually was showing them how you can case a card. So I got a swap card from one of my team members, and I really liked the layout, so I showed them how you could swap it out. So there's that one. This was a swap card I received, and this is from Chris. She's another demonstrator here in Canada. So she used these, like, I want to call them hash marks or something. They kind of look kind of cool. And then this one is from Dana. She used the All Together. So fun, that one. And then here is this one. This one is from my friend Lena. She did a classic card. There's another one. This is the one I created last week. So this actually uses those die cuts I was telling you about. So there's a die cut. This is a die cut. The only thing I actually stamped on this card was the number 1. Everything else is die cut, or I die cut it out with our die cutting machine. So I guess you want to call those die cut stickers, maybe. I don't know how Stampin' Up! Is referring them to, but I guess die cut stickers. And then the last one I created was this one, a fun adventure card. So once again, there's one of those die cuts. So these both are die cuts. Actually, there's no stamping on this card. It's all die cuts. This is a die cut from the actual frame, like dies, and then these are the die cuts that came in the die cut sticker sheet. So I hope that gave you tons of ideas for the He's a Man suite. Maybe if it's one you haven't looked at in the catalog, maybe after seeing this Facebook Live, it will definitely change your mind. Like I said, I really like it. So I am enjoying having fun playing with all the projects. So what I do is I take a project, I create for the week, and then at the end we do a recap. So I call it my weekly roundup. That way you guys can see all the projects that you can create with one set of products. So I hope you've enjoyed this Facebook Live this morning. Let me just go back and see if I missed any comments. Oh, thanks April. She says, oh, that's so cool. And Brenda says, nice card. So if you're watching on the replay, and you let me know you're watching on the replay, and if you have any feedback on the cards, we'd love to hear them. Don't forget to like, comment, and you can actually share the video once I post the video. And I will see you guys back next Sunday for another Facebook Live. It is the long weekend here in Canada, so I'm sure people are out maybe camping or just having a slow start to their day. Maybe they're out doing errands. But either way, this video will be here for you to watch when you have time and sit down in your craft room. All right, everybody, you know where to reach me. You can reach me at www.stampwithann. You could private message me. And I look forward to hearing from you. And we will see you next week for another fun project. Not sure what my highlights will be next week. What product? I got to go figure that out. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you soon.